Hi guys, it's Valerie. Today we're going to be doing an upper body arm workout. You're going to need 2 light weights. Maybe you want them to be between 5 to 10 pounds, whatever feels good for you. We're going to start out with a warm-up, so clear your space. We're going to do some jumping jacks. Try to really widen that stance. Arms coming up and overhead. Almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center, and we're just going to take some jabs. Just punching it forward. If you want to grab your weights, you can do that. Otherwise, you're just punching it out. Taking out that frustration. Core is nice and tight. Your hips are nice and still. You're just moving those shoulders. They're relaxed. They're not up by your ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms out like a T. We're going to do arm circles forward. You can make them tiny little baby circles or maybe a little bit bigger. And then backwards. And go in reverse. Really squeeze those shoulder blades together. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to those jumping jacks. Arms up overhead. Thinking about keeping those shoulders away from the ears. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to those punches. Punching it out. Grab your weights if you want to. Make it a little bit more challenging. Our hips are nice and square. Our core is nice and tight. We're protecting ourselves. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ready? Arms out like T. We're going to do those arm circles once more. We're almost done with this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse those arm circles. Arms going backwards now. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, you're going to grab your weights. We're going to start with some bicep curls, but we're going to do them a little bit differently. So you're going to take your biceps, your elbows are close to your waist. You're going to start by just going halfway up and lowering all the way down. So we're not doing a full bicep curl, just halfway there, and then back down. Only 2 more of this. And then we're going to take it all the way up to the top. And this time we're going to lower only halfway down. So up to the top, halfway down. Up to the top, halfway down. We're only here for a little bit, and then we're going to do full bicep curls. 3, 2, and 1. Full bicep curls all the way down, all the way up. We're burning out those biceps. You got it. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go back all the way down to the bottom, halfway up. You got this. You're going to start to feel the burn. 1 more. Here we go. And then all the way up to Okay, we're going to be moving into reverse flies. So we're going to hinge forward at the hips, come back into that bent over position. Our hands come down in front of us. We're just going to squeeze those shoulder blades and lift those arms up and then lower down. Really think about squeezing your shoulder blades together. Again, if you need to drop the weights at any time, it's more important that you get your form rather than just getting in those reps. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering all the way down, facing forward now. I'm going to bring my arms up to a 90-degree angle. And we're just going to do some simple shoulder press, lifting up and lowering down. You want to make sure that your upper body and your core is nice and tight. You don't want to kind of thrust your hands forward. You want to lift them straight up overhead. If that feels okay for your shoulders. And 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, make it a good one, and down. Great job. We're going to go back to our reverse flies. This time when we come up, we're going to turn our wrists. So we're going to come up, squeeze our elbows close to our sides, and bring those weights up under our armpits, and then come down. Lift up and down. Lift up and down. Notice how close my elbows are to my sides. So they're not splaying outwards. I'm just simply reaching back. Really think about squeezing those shoulder blades. My back is nice and flat. I'm not rounded. Everything is coming from my upper back, nice and strong. Last 2, here we go. 1 and 2. Nice job coming forward. We're going to go back to those shoulder presses, arms at a 90-degree angle. This time we're going to bring our hands together. So you're going to take your hands 90-degree angle, rotate your arms in so that your pinkies are touching, and then come back out to the side. Pinkies touch, out to the side. Pinkies touch, and then your thumbs face each other. We're working the rotator cuff muscles. We're working the chest, and we're working the upper back. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to burn out those shoulders. So you're going to bring your hands together in front of you. We're just going to do some front raises to a shoulder press. So you're going to lift up and down, bring the arms up and press. Down, forward, up, in, up, down, forward, down. You got this. Burning out those shoulders. Getting a little bit of the biceps and the triceps in here too. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it up and then let's drop those weights down. Let's shake it out for a little bit. Swing those arms from side to side. Maybe take a little arm circles forward and backwards. And then let's go ahead and grab those weights. So what we're going to do is we're going to take those arms, lift them up overhead. You can bring your weights together, and then we're just going to drop it down. Your elbows are going to stay close to your head, and all we're doing is that we're extending the arms up and lowering down. Tricep overhead extensions. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing those arms back down. We're going to bring our arms out to the side and do some bicep curls in a W position. So you're going to bring your arms out to the side and then in towards your shoulders. Out to the side and then in towards your shoulders. You got this. Your shoulders and your biceps and your triceps should all be talking to you now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come back in. We're going to hinge forward at the hips again. This time we're going to reach the arms up overhead like we're doing a Y, and then bringing it down into a W position. Y to W from the side. Y to W. We're working the upper back. We're working the lats. And we're working the shoulders. You got it. If you need to drop your weights at any time, just go ahead and drop those weights. Here we go. 4, 1. So go ahead, pick up those weights, hands down in front of you, and then we're just going to lift the hands up and lower down. Lift up to the chin and lower down. You got it. Here we go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. lift it up and then lower it down. We're gonna come back into those overhead triceps. So lifting those arms up overhead, bringing those weights together, keeping those elbows nice and close to your head. We're gonna lift up and lower down, lift up and down, lift and lower, lift and lower. Here we go. Last 5. Last 4. Elbows are close to those ears. Keep them in. Keep them nice and tucked in. Last 2. Ready, and 1. Nice job bringing those arms out to the side. We're going to come back to those biceps in a W format. Arms out. Find your W. We're going to bring them into the shoulders, out to the side. Into the shoulders, out to the side. Here we go. Last 5. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, drop those weights, shake it out. Swing those arms around, take a little bit of a breather. And we're gonna go right back into those Y's to W's. So we're gonna hinge forward at the hips, lift those arms up overhead, and then bringing those elbows close to the waist, lifting back up. Elbows close to the waist, lift it back up. Hinging forward is very important. That's going to activate your back. If I stand straight up, I'm just going to be working my shoulders. So make sure you stand nice and hinged forward. Here we go. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Nice job. That was a burner. Okay, shake it out. We're going to move into our upright rows. Hands are together in front of you. We're going to bring our hands up to our chin and lower back down. 1 at a time. Here we go. You got it. Last things we got today. You got this. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. And 1, lift it up, drop those weights down. Nice job. We're going to stretch it out. Take that right arm over. Grab it with your left hand. And then switch it out. You guys did great today. My name is Valerie. And that was your upper body workout for the day. Nice job.